know what happened there. I don't know. I thought we were recording, but maybe we weren't. Good morning. Good afternoon. I already got that wrong the first time. You'd think I'd know by now. It's 1 o'clock. Lilia and I are in the car. We did just show you the snacks that we bought, but now we've put them in the cool bag. But we got some
Whisper Bites.
Whisper Bites and some Reese's peanut butter cups. Cups. And we are on our way to Preston. I'm just putting it into my sat nav so we can see how long it's going to take us. Oh, if we avoid motorways, Lilia, it will take us 8.5 hours.
Oh.
If we don't avoid motorways, it will take us 4 hours exactly, which is very good. I thought it was going to take about 4.5 hours. Okay, so let's do that. I'll do that in a minute because we want it to come up on the thing. So we're in Dan's car because it's a better car for motorway driving. It's got cruise control.
Ooh.
Yep. So we're off to Preston. We're doing a university open day tomorrow. So by the time you watch this, we will be on our way home, except maybe not, because I don't think I'm going to be able to upload this until I get home. We'll see. We'll see what the Wi-Fi is like.
Probably not very good.
Probably not very good. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
We're going to listen to an audiobook. Lilia's not convinced on audiobooks, are you?
No.
But we're going to listen to one that I heard mentioned. Victoria, again, mentioned one that's, I think, a young adult one called Like a Charm. So we thought that might be quite fun to keep us going. And if we don't like it, we can just turn it off and you can play some music.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but I don't think we can listen to Taylor Swift for 4 hours there and 4 hours back. Can we do 8 hours of Taylor Swift?
I can.
Yeah, I suppose we could. Let's try the audiobook first. Right, we're going to go. There won't be much footage because we'll be on a motorway.
Yep.
But Lilia might film something.
Yeah, I will.
See you in Preston.
See you in Preston.
A surprise for them, Rania.
Okay, mere seconds would have passed for you, but it's been almost exactly 4 hours for us, and we did it all in a one, and we did not meet a single bit of traffic. We've just done 4 hours, so we're about to get out the car and stand up for the first time in 4 hours, so I think we're probably just going to get out and just fall over. Yep. So we just arrived at the Holiday Inn in Preston. We even managed to get in there first time. We didn't end up going around any one-way systems. We didn't get in any wrong lanes, and we pulled into the car park and got parked straight away. It's all too good to be true.
It is.
This is where we find out it's the wrong Holiday Inn.
Yep.
We've had a very nice journey listening to the Muppets. And I should have said to you a few seconds ago when you last saw us that I'm working with your paper quest. You're excited about this.
I'm so excited about
I know,
this. Oh
we've
my
both been really
God.
excited about this. This is a new subscription service. It's a book subscription service for self-published authors, and they got in touch with me a little while ago, and I want to talk about one of the books because I got the subscription. Anyway, I'm not going to try and go into it now because I filmed a whole unboxing for you. So whilst we get our bags out the car and go and get checked into the hotel and stretch our legs, I'm going to go back to me in the past wearing a yellow dress. I think I say at some point I'm wearing the same as I was in the last vlog, but that makes no sense now because obviously the last vlog was yesterday and I wasn't wearing a yellow dress yesterday. So just forgive the past me for that and watch the unboxing to see what it's all about. And then I'm going to tell you all about one of the books which I've read and really enjoyed. We'll see you in a minute. Okay. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. I'm dressed in exactly the same way I was dressed in the last vlog because I'm in the past. I'm just opening something exciting. Oh, look at this. I didn't even look at this side of the envelope. So this is going to be inserted into a vlog which you've probably been merrily watching already. And it's me opening the Your Paper Quest subscription for this month. Look how lovely that is on the front. This little wonderful life, Your Paper Quest, Your Story Awaits. Oh, this is wonderful. So Your Paper Quest is a new UK-based subscription service, and they contacted me to see if I would do an unboxing with them. And I looked them up and I was so inspired by the idea that they've had. So it's going to be it is a monthly subscription service. You get 2 self-published books every month, so it's over I think 500-ish pages of content every month. You get little bookish bits with it, which I'm very excited to look at. I don't know what the bookish bits are going to be, and yes, and the genre changes every month. So I think the genre I've got this month is fantasy. I'm going to have one as well for a giveaway, so I will talk about that in a bit once I've worked out how to do it, maybe towards the end of the vlog. So let's unbox it, get the reactions, and then what I'm hoping to do is read one of them at least, and then I can give my views on it towards the end of this vlog. Okay, so we get a lovely printed thing, Your Paper Quest, hidden in plain sight. Welcome to Your Paper Quest September book box. This month we're sending you some grounded fantasy novels telling stories about things that are not where they should be. Our first story is Mordekax by Mark McCurracher. Right, let's look for this one in here. Wow, look at these books. They're so cute. Oh, it's book one. It's the start of a series. So here's the first one. Mordekax by Mark McCurracher. That lovely cover. Oh look, there's a little spooky man within the thing. Oh, look at that. How exciting. So it says, it has us sold from the opening. It takes a great hook and runs with it, leading to a kind of medieval Stranger Things. Oh, I liked Stranger Things. An Enid Blyton novel where a gang of adventurous children get in way out of their depth in a dangerous situation. It struck us as a really earnest tale, nostalgic in a way, and had us on its mysterious hooks the whole time. Oh, so you get like that little review from them about the book, and then obviously you get the blurb on the back. I'll read you the blurb, shall I? As a deadly plague rips through Harriet's village, unexpected salvation arrives in Adam, the bright-eyed novice healer with a hidden gift who vanishes as quickly as he came. Haunted by weird nightmares and a witch's dying words, Harriet seeks the truth about Adam and his mysterious home at Wolfen Priory. But the world of healers is changing. The royal doctor, Lady Hawkes, is on a quest to perfect humanity with her miraculous and addictive new treatment, the mordant sleep. Swept along by dark rumours, guilty secrets and ancient powers, Harriet is drawn into the shadowy conflict between mordancy and medicine and finds that perfection can be deadlier than any plague. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. So that's the first one. Oh, there's a little thing in here. Oh, I wonder if this is like the bookish bits. Is this the bookish bits? I've got a little bookmark thing. Oh, it's a bookmark with a quote from the book. So you get like a little paper bookmark, Your Paper Quest, and then you get a quote from the book with some little imagery on there. How could a mere child know how to cure a disease like that? A disease which nobody had seen or heard of before. I'm sorry, that didn't come into focus, did it? There's something else here as well. Concerning Flynn. There's like a little poem on here as well. I guess that's like another little bookmark, so okay. And then the second one is The Troop of Shadows by Jennings Zabrinsky. What a great name. Okay. Oh, that's another great cover, isn't it? Look at that. Powerful cover. The Troop of Shadows, okay. It has the fish out of water be a princess robbed of her throne. Classic fantasy, you'd think, until it hits the borders of the book's Wild West style setting. We follow our chameleon-skinned samurai troupe trying to survive far from home, and the characters all leave a solid impression. Fast-paced with some of the best action scenes we've read in a while. Okay, shall we read the blurb of that one then? Once the heir to an empire, now just a shadow. Throne stolen by her traitorous brother. Sorry, I don't know if I said that word right. Traitorous brother. Chased to the edge of the world, Selene has only a blade, a talent for slaughter, and 4 elite blade dancer bodyguards to her name. Where once she lived a life full of courtly duels, decadence and intrigue, she now finds herself trudging through a wild and desolate frontier populated by pioneers and warlords. This sounds like one my husband would really enjoy. One day, Celine will reclaim her birthright, but she has more immediate problems. The food has run out, shelter is scarce, and her followers are on the verge of mutiny. She can't even communicate with the strange inhabitants of this alien land, the so-called humans who wield guns, wear shoes, and seem completely incapable of shifting the colour of their skin to disappear into their surroundings. It seems certain that an obscure and meaningless death lies in her near future, but when she captures Copper, a down-on-his-luck human mercenary who happens to speak her language, she seizes a razor-thin opportunity to reverse her fortunes. She has the blade craft, he claims to have the connections, and the frontier will never have enough mercenaries. Selene and her band will kill for gold, gather soldiers and power, and begin to build a new empire among the wastes. But can her new ally be trusted? Can her old allies? Will her dysfunctional troop tear itself apart before they've earned a single coin? Wow, that looks, so hang on, how many pages is that one? It feels quite thick. That's 355 pages. And the first one is 285. So this is probably going to be the one I'm going to attempt to read. To be honest, this is the one that appeals to me more. I think this one will appeal to my husband more. So what else does it say? 2 very different... Oh, is there anything in this one? Are there any bookish bits in here? Yeah, so I got another little paper bookmark with a quote from the book. That's handy. And then I've got another... Oh, it must be a little note from the author. Dear reader, I present to you my debut novel, Troop of Shadows, a weird dark fantasy with a heap of Wild West influence. I love that. This book was written in 2021 and is a product of a 4-month cabin fever-induced writing frenzy in the midst of COVID-19 lockdown. It has violence and betrayal and interpersonal drama and 326 instances of the word blade, which averages out to about 0.9 blades per page. That might give you some idea of what you're in for. I hope you enjoy. That's very funny. I wonder if the book's going to be funny. Oh, I love that. Oh, and it's got like a... Oh, look, it's got an endorsed by Your Paper Quest seal. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, so's this one as well. They're both endorsed. So it says 2 very different twists on the fantasy genre. We're sure you're going to have questions for the authors, just like we did. To make sure you get to ask these questions, check out the QR code below. It links you to our virtual book club. This is where you and other subscribers can chat about the books and hear from the authors, as well as help us shape the kind of things we do with Your Paper Quest in the future via polls. We'd like to thank everybody so much for supporting us, and we can't wait to share these stories with you and hear your thoughts from Ryan and Steve, who run Your Paper Quest. So that is the opening of it, and later in the vlog you will see me come back and tell you my thoughts on one of the books. Room tour. Very small little room, everything we need for one night. Lilia's very excited, she loves a hotel. I love a hotel. Here's the little toilet.
You're being crazy.
And a sink. What we got? Oh, a shower, bath. It's all very clean. Very nice.
Yes,
oh, we got some showery stuff in here. Hold my t-shirt up so it doesn't get crushed. Got a cup of... No, we haven't got a cup of tea. We've got a kettle, proper mugs, and some PG tips so we can have a cup of tea in the morning, except Lilia won't. She doesn't drink tea, but I will. There's Lilia. I'm just spreading out here. Got a mirror, got a telly, so we can later on, we can each of us sit in our beds and read or watch telly. We're right on the road, so but there's no getting away from that here. So there is the delights of the main roads of Preston for you. Hello, Preston. Get your nails done down there, Lilia. BB Nails and Beauty.
Slow. Oh, it's just nearly destroyed my book.
So we'll shut that. And yeah, twin beds, which we're both very happy about because we were a bit worried they were going to give us a double, and Lilia would have been fine. But I wouldn't have got much sleep. Right, let's talk about some books. I need to set up the camera. Oh, you're plugging things in. Hello. And welcome to Fun with Flags. This feels really awkward. Lilia's plugging in a nightlight. What are you doing?
Plugging it in.
Let me just bring this in a bit. checked the sheets, by the way. They're all fine. Lilia did say as we were walking in, what are you going to do if you don't like the sheets? I was like, well, I don't know, because I haven't brought any spares with me, but I can say the Holiday Inn sheets are fine. So the book that I wanted to talk to you about is Mordicus by Mark McKerracher. It is book 1 in the Creatures of Flynn series. The next book isn't out yet, as far as I'm aware. What are you doing?
I'm taking a picture of myself.
I'm taking selfies in the background.
See?
Very nice picture. But it was one of 2 that you would have seen me opening in the subscription, the last subscription box. And now those are the 2 books that are going to be in the one that I've got for a giveaway. So they very kindly agreed to put one box aside so I can choose a winner, and they will send it direct to the winner. So I'll let you know about how to enter for that in a minute. But I took this on holiday with me when we went to Spain, and you can see the vlog about Spain just before Vlogtober started. It was the last video before Vlogtober started. And I took it with me. It is 300 pages? No, not even that. 286 pages. So I thought this would be a really good one to have on holiday. And I read the whole lot. I was really into it, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's a fantasy genre, and it's set in a world where it feels, it's not explicitly said what the world or the time is, but it feels very kind of medieval. There's a lot of kind of farm working going on, kids helping out with their parents' businesses, and it feels very medieval. Like there's no sort of motor cars, or they don't talk about trains or anything like that. So it does feel very medieval and kind of ye olde. And there's a mysterious plague that comes through the village where Harriet, the main character, it's written from the perspective of Harriet, who is 12? No, is she older than 12? I can't remember how old she is, but I think she's quite young. Actually, maybe she's older than 12. I can't remember now. But yeah, she's a young girl, so let's say 12 to 14 years old. And this plague is mysteriously going through their village, and they're trying to help everybody. It's called the Grit. And then Adam turns up out of nowhere, and he's some kind of healer, and he helps to stop it. But she gets really suspicious about why he could do that. I feel like this is a really bad synopsis of it, but bear with me. And then she tries something called the mordant sleep, which seems to me to be a kind of, it came across as something, it felt like something that you, like a drug, like you try it once and then you're addicted and you can't help but think of when you're going to get your next fix of it. So she gets a bit addicted to the mordant sleep, and the more she has, the worse she feels, even though at the time she feels great for having it. And it's about discovering what the mordant sleep really is. And I was absolutely hooked on it. It really had me pulled into the story. There was nothing in the way the story was told or the way the characters spoke to each other that pulled me out of it. And then towards the end, I felt like it really kind of sped up quite a bit, and I got quite confused. I mean, that's not unusual anyway. I do get quite confused quite easily with books, but as it comes to that kind of conclusion bit. But I felt like it sped up a bit at the end, and I kind of wanted it to slow down a bit and for things to sort of come to light a bit slower. But having said that, I really, really enjoyed it. And when the next book is released, I will definitely read it. I want to learn more about the characters. And the good thing about the Your Paper Quest package is that they do interviews with the authors. So the other day I watched, you would have seen me on Vlogtober watching the interview with Mark McKerracher with the 2 guys that run Your Paper Quest. So that was really interesting to hear their perspectives on the story and the book, and talk to him about his characters and where he was going with certain aspects of the story. And then he was also talking about what's going to be involved in the next book, which made me even more interested to read it. It had a lot of background stuff on the characters and so on. So that was a really, really good thing. I've got some notes. I'm just going to double check that I haven't missed anything that I want to say about it. So if you subscribe to the box, they release it every month. I think you have to get your orders in by something like the 20th, and then they post it at the end of every month. The genre is always a surprise. You get 2 books and like little bookish bits like quotes and a couple of bookmarks and things is what I got in mine. And and the genre will be a surprise, but they did say it's kind of a really good introduction to genres if you're not used to reading them. So this was fantasy, but I think they've done sci-fi before, and obviously there's lots more other genres to come from, to choose from. If you subscribe, you also get an invite to the Your Paper Quest book club, where you can then meet other subscribers and ask questions that they can then put to the authors, and then you get to watch the monthly interviews as well. Yeah, so really good. They've been an absolute pleasure to work with. It's been really fun. It's such a good idea to kind of get self-published authors out there, because it's a really good way to get new books, new to me, new to us, new to everyone, books out there and heard. What do you think, Lilia? You were very excited by the whole idea, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, she was very excited. Would you read Mordecai's?
Yeah, probably.
Having heard me bleat on about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably better than how you spoke about it.
And then the other one I read the first couple of pages of, and I was quite hooked on that as well, so I'm looking forward to reading that. So if you would like to be in with a chance to win the same box that I got, but for you, with your name on the front, all nice as well, leave me a comment underneath. Tell me what your favourite read this year has been so far, and include the phrase "my favourite read," so that when I look in the comments I know that that's you saying that you want to be in with a chance to win the subscription box or subscription envelope. I've been driving for 4 hours. I've clearly lost the power of speech. Not that it was much there to begin with. I will announce the winner in the day 14 vlog. So it's day 14, so it'll be the one you see on the 15th of October, because I always publish them the day after. So I will announce the winner in day 14. So come back, and if you enter, make sure you come back to watch it so you can see, and I can get your address details and get it sent out to you. I should probably say as well that it's a UK-based subscription service. I think I did say that earlier. So
There's a map.
There's a map at the beginning. I know. Yeah, it's got a map at the beginning. I showed that in the Spain vlog. You can't beat a book with a map at the beginning. I haven't actually checked with them if they'd be willing to send the winning parcel internationally. My bad. So let's just say that it's got to be a UK only giveaway. Sorry everybody, because at the moment it's only a UK based subscription service. I was really pleased with that. I'm really impressed with the whole thing. I think it's a really good idea. I'm repeating myself. I haven't even been to the loo yet. We've literally come in the room and I've started talking about it, because I'm thinking if we go to Wetherspoons and I have a glass of wine, I'm going to be even less able to talk, aren't I? So Lilia's now reading the book. Right, so we all go to Wetherspoons. You all coming?
Spoons.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. It's a second-hand book shop, I think.
That's so cool. I love Sherlock. Okay, so we're gonna have to like come here tomorrow so I can be Sherlock fan.
Hail Wood and Son.